Put a little that I don't mean what I say. But don't you bet your life on that, no. You're no longer gonna have it on your way. I know exactly where you're at, so you might as well save your kisses and your words of endearment's missing. The point I'm trying to get through to you, that's not gonna make it alright. When I know you've been spending your life giving her the same treatment too.
Flow, we've got to show some respect to our brother. So I'm going to hand over the mic to Ese, and we're going to get a few things rolling in.
Yeah.
I'll be in control first.
Hey everyone. Hi everyone, my name's Ese Tatipu. I'm just going to pass the mic over to our leader, Zolo Somasi. He's going to start sharing some memories about Sorbs. And anyone else that wants to come up, you're more than welcome to come and take the mic and share a beautiful memory about this beautiful guy over here. Thank you.
Check. Talofa everyone. Ile mamalu tatu afiafi e momoa ona si iravi inga ma le whawhataile atua. Mo le ainga whaanonoa, Sulamai Aukuso, mo le aku lea lofa mai o Samoa, o lau ta mama o tina sa mafuka I le e whakasa Otara. First of all, just want to thank the family for being here, for allowing Ese to bring Sulamai Sorb to the Otara clubrooms. I thought it best just to give some testimony about Sulamai and how much he meant to the club. And it's such a privilege to have his body here. I think the last time he visited Auckland, Otara, he came down to the club rooms, was the old club rooms. We've got a few photos with the Scorpion logo. And it's such a significant time because across there at Hillary University, where most of us didn't attend class. It all started on the courts. We used to play held every lunchtime, playtime. We used to just play held, and that's where the love of contact came in. I keep telling the boys, I never ever seen Sulamai angry in my life, from knowing him from church, playing league. He was never that aggressive type, even though he's big, except the one time we were playing held on the courts, and this guy named Kao Heriora thought it would be good to tackle Sulamai around the legs on the court. So Sulamai was going 100 miles an hour, and Carl tackled him around the ankles for some unknown reason. I think that's when drugs were at school in those days. But Sorb landed on his knees, and that's the first time I ever saw him angry. I think I ran because I was scared of him. And I thank God that I think Carl's still alive today. But that's the only time I saw Sulamai angry. Playing next to him on all our league games, from under 19s up to Prems, I really saw him angry, like aggressive, wanting a fight. I know Max started a few scuffles, and Sorb would come in and, support him. But just to the family, Sulamai was such a big pillar for this club. The way he played the game, his humbleness off the field, and as much as we love him because he played for the Scorpions, it's his character. And just as he was such a nice guy, nice, humble. My dad thought he was the coach of the team. He would be trying to give Sulamai advice as well. But I also remember one morning I woke up at home, came outside, and there were these 3 for sale signs on my lawn. So for sale, the house is for sale. And then at training on Tuesday, I saw Max and Sulamai were cracking up in the back. You know how Sulamai laughs. Everyone knows Sulamai's laugh. They were cracking up in the background, and found out it was them. They'd put for sale signs outside my house. So luckily my dad loved them. But yeah, just to the family, Sulamai's here in our new club rooms. He's a legend. I remember one year, I think I scored the most tries in the club. I guarantee you, 99% of them, I just caught the ball off Sulamai and put the ball down. Honestly, I can still remember Sulamai taking the ball up. There were 4 guys on him, and then out would come his arm with the ball. I'd catch it, just put it down. But like I said, his character was the most important thing for us, and that's why we're so happy that he's here to be part of our new club rooms. To Rainer back in Aussie, I don't know if this is going live there. Thank you so much for allowing us to share during this time with you and with yourself. To the boys in Aussie, to all those around who are live streaming in, on behalf of the club and those who might want to speak to Sulamai's family. Thank you so much for letting him come to training. I don't even know if he was allowed to come training. I remember at church he used to get some really good hidings because we would get in trouble at church. But man, he was such a lovely, humble guy on and off the field. So on behalf of my mum and dad in Samoa, who are mourning at this time as well, to the Lavea family, whakatau lava. So just open mic. We can't leave this place without giving testimony about this amazing man, and especially for the family. I don't know if you know about his league career down here, following him with the Scorpions, but man, we're just a bunch of boys from Hillary University, playing held, coming to Otara, winning the Auckland Fox, winning the 19s. I think there were about 12 or 13, 14, 15 of us. Straight after school we went on the dole. Dole was $110 a week, but we'd play touch, we'd play league, and that's how close we got. So we all hung out at MIT, pretending that we were students there, but it was only on a Thursday when the dole came in. I remember this one time, Sulamai used to wear the Hillary jacket, but the sleeves only came up to here. So I think it was like wearing a large for a triple XL guy, but man, he didn't care. He loved Hillary, he loved Otara. Yeah. So just an invitation to the boys here. to testify about Sulamai while the family's here. And to the family of Sulamai, thank you so much again. God bless. Thank you. As a bunch of boys, and we all went to MIT, but we didn't attend. We all went to the socials in town because we all didn't go to varsity, but only Max went there, but we all managed to get in there because of Max. But yeah, as far as with Sorb goes, what I remember from school, we had this outdoor reach kind of thing with we're in this class called Outdoor Ed, where you get your education, but it's all outdoor stuff like canoeing and all that. Sorb wasn't in there because he was probably too big to fit in anything. But we did this outreach about doing the right thing, and in terms of doing the right thing, Sorb was massive around Otara. Everyone knew Sorb. There's another part of his life via his tag. It was Sorb. Like everywhere you went, you saw it. Like even in town, whenever we went out, we saw it everywhere. All around Otara, there was Sorb everywhere. And we knew it was, but you know, we didn't tell him so he would get in trouble or anything like that. But we got him to do an outreach, and he spoke on behalf of taggers, because tagging was quite bad back in our days, like it was everywhere. But so he did a testimony, he used to do testimonies for our outreach, as we're trying to make kids do the right thing, even though we weren't doing the right thing. But you know, it's just things like that he'll do, you know, he'll humble himself, and just the way he spoke, like it was real, his head down, and he'll just talk into the mic like this, and he's like really quiet. But he's a massive dude, he like towers over everyone. I remember playing in 19s and all that. His go for it was like he'll be the top. We probably had the two best props in the whole comp. Like, you know, even at Hillary too. Like he was massive for us. Just gonna miss the dude, just the way he is, and especially during State of Origin times when you know, he goes live and he's getting smart about, you know, his pink jersey wearing team. Even though, you know, New South Wales is number one, I'm trying to look for a New South Wales sticker so I can slap it on his coffin, you know, just before he goes down, and I'll make sure we put one more on him. So, just gonna miss the dude. Just a massive influence on all of us as players, and what we did when we were growing up as younger kids. And just no one really, the other thing, no one really messed with us. Like, I remember every Thursday, you know, because Thursday was dole day, straight after our training, we wouldn't go and have a shower or anything. We'd just, all of us would walk all the way to Papatoi, and there was Georgie Pie there, and we'll all walk into the mall. There's about 25 of us or something, and we'll walk, and we'll put our coins all together, and we'll nominate two guys to go up, and they'll go like, can we get like 52 steak bits and cheese pies, you know, stuff like that. And we'll get stopped by the security. You know, they said, you can't walk in looking like that, you look like a gang, you know, because we're a bunch of boys, and we all, I think half of it because we were all smelly from training. But yeah, just those days with our mate, you know, we'll just cherish them and hold them to our hearts. Just gonna miss you, brother. All the best in your journey towards far horizons. Take care up there, and say hey to all the family and all our other brothers and sisters who have gone before us. Love you, brother. Drop.
Hello, my name's Max Twala. I used to stay just down the road from Sulamai, and we used to play all our sports at Mayfield Park, and that's where I got to know Sulamai, and yeah, just gonna really miss Sul and his friendship. He was really kind to my family. He always looked after me and my brother and my dad. He was He's just really protective of us. And yeah, he's just a quick memory with Sulamai when he's one time when he was back from Manly, he was on his way back, and he decided to go Riderz in for the day. So we got my Otara to drop us off, but we couldn't tell Evie that we were going. And so she was just driving around in circles for a long time, trying to hide it from them. And we finally got there. Saul just opened the fence, and we just went through the fence. We just ran all day pass on your wrist, and I think Essie was working down. I said, I had an awesome day with Saul at Riderz then before we left. Just had a good laugh. And Saul, he always loved life. He was always enjoying life. I just want to thank my auntie, Verena, and the family for sharing your brother with us. It's just so awesome to know. Yeah. Thanks.
Lavanga whakulo aku le paia whakawhāne moka, whakulo aku le aina whangongo, kupu makamari. I think, first of all, we're the younger generation. I'm the younger generation, so Saulo and Daryl, they're the older ones. So us growing up, we kind of like looked up to these, and also le Kaukomai. And so we grew up in the Whakasa church. Saulo's mother was one of our Sunday school teachers and stuff, so I thought it might be appropriate to hear from a younger generation. So on behalf of us, the younger generation from Hillary University, Lima, Whakava, David Leo, Robert Perching, Api, and the rest of the boys, Rob, we just like to wish also Manguia Lavara Marangaus, Whare Pua Mauso, Whanga Maulang, and so thank you. We are last.
For those of you that don't know me, I'm Francis Xavier Siosi. My brother's Andrew Siosi, George Jr., aka DJ Broski. On behalf of my family, Andrew and all my boys, and all you cats as well, all you OGs, all you fine people, to Sulamai's family. My fond memory of Saul was just dropping him off. I remember he was stranded in town one time, and I was with my ex-girlfriend, and I dropped her off to work at Smith & Coe, and I remember Saul, the first time I met him, man, he was we were driving on the Southern Motorway over the Newmarket Viaduct, and this guy's got his head up outside my dad's old Commodore. I'm lost for words. Like my good friend Joseph Tuala, God seems to take all the awesome guys into the into heaven. I really got to know Sorb on my 20th birthday bash at Fisher Crest. The party just went on all night, and I remember dropping them off down in Williams Crest. I just did those knock on the door ones, and far bro, and that's my fond memories of Saul. But besides all the guys that grew up in my generations in the 70s, Sulamai was besides my good friend George Fesolai. Man, he's got to be one of the humblest guys. I never ever did see him angry like Solo said. With that humbleness, I guess I got to take that on board, because I don't do humbleness, and I guess I got to take that in my training, because at the end of the day, with all everything in life that's been thrown at us, our health is paramount. Our health is important. So. On behalf of Mum and Dad and my family in Raceview in Brisbane, whakatau lava, and it's an honour to be here with all you guys. I have a dead-end job as a security guard, but that's not going to last forever. I get my degree and get my fancy apartment, but at the end of the day, I'm still Otara wherever I go in this world. If you guys follow me closely on Facebook, I love to travel. I love the outdoors, and I try to entail that with my kids, but you know, kids, they just want to go on their devices. From the bottom of my heart, I love you all. Whakatau lava. Have a prosperous and loud New Year's, and we'll do it all again. We'll make 2022 our year, our hood, Otara. For my man over here, Sulamai Aukuso Lavea. Props up to Hillary College as well, Tusalafele and Jerome Tafunga. Fight the good fight. Whakatau lava. God bless you all.
How's it, everybody? My name is Taylor Hicko. Lived in Saul pretty much all my life. Went to primary, intermediate, and Otara University, or Hillary University. But I got a few memories of him at primary school, where he used to swing around one of our mates, and he broke his arm. He was one of the biggest guys at school, and so I don't know if that made him revered, but he just had a heart of gold. And when we were 12, we used to have to do this 3K run every morning. And so our coach would ring him up, and then they'll come pick me up. Oh, they'll pick him up first, and then they'll come to my house on down the other end of Williams Crescent, and then we'll do our run. And then we'll go do our stretches and stuff at our coach's place. And you know, those days were really good days where we were getting conditioned for the hard knocks of rugby league. And there was a special time there where after those stretches we'd have to jog home back to Williams, and when we got past the shops on Peel Baker, he'd look at me and I'd look at him and I'd say, "Should we walk?" And he'd just have the smile, because I knew he wanted to walk and he knew I wanted to walk, so we'd just carry on walking and cracking up and just mocking each other. But what I noticed about him was he was gentle. He was gentle back then, and it was a gift from God. I mean, he was just such a humble person. And I guess I didn't really relate to that at that time. You know, but he was such a great man. He turned out to be such a great man. We also played against these guys when they would play for Otara, we played for Otahu, and those were some good matches, and I'm so glad that he was on my side. It made life easier. I also have a memory of him at primary school. Back in those days we were into the bop in breakdancing, and he would put Paul Seeger on his head and spin him around. And it was like, what the heck? You know, and this was something that was so cool that we were like, can I spin on your head? But you know, he was just such a great man, and I want to thank his family for letting us have him here today and share our stories with him. Thank you.
I'm Soap's cousin. I just want to share a little story. I'd like to thank this guy, Soaps, you know, biggest guy in our team, in our group of mates. And because when we were younger, myself, Mose and Renze, used to be bullied by Mataya, Koma, and Lionel Pereira. So thanks to this guy, he perfected our tackles. And you know, I have a few injuries, you know, a few ribs, a couple of concussions and stuff like that. But yeah, thank you, Sorbs. We love you and we're gonna miss you. But just for those that, you know, there's food here when you guys get hungry. But we're going to finish off with Siva Samoa, so DJ Moss. We're going to play a jam and we're just going to jam it out with this guy behind us. So Sorts would love it. So all of you guys just come, and we're here to celebrate his life, and we thank you for coming. And we love you all. And yeah, that's it, man. Let's party. Thank you.
Please bear with me. I'm sorry to interrupt while you're enjoying our evening. But before, the extended family of this guy here, you all know well, Samoa has their culture. So can I call to my two sisters to come up here? Maota and Fao, please. Just walk up here. Sau đây chị vai càng phía vào luộc cuồng ăn testing. Chị đã uống là cô mạch mà mấy yêu mà ngủ đảo cô. Oh, you see, these are us, Aukuso and me, the older brother and the sisters, and over 27 of us. But if there is enough of us to introduce to you Sulamai and two sisters here and me, the older brother. But the extended family are sitting here, Honorable Polakaivao, Honorable Kuifa Singer, and all honorable chiefs, because they honorable. That's our culture, Fazamo. And that's why the fast body winning this election. Okay? No, stay there. Yeah. So, on behalf of Aukuso Sulamai's family, extended family, I wish to speak on the behalf to say thank you indeed. The club, the rugby club, and everyone present here today to show your love, your support, and your respect. We don't have money or gold to pay back, but we believe because Samoa is founded by God, God will recover one day your time spending here today. But all the family throughout the world and Samoa, that's my saying today. Thank you so much. This club, where our son grew up and loved his club. We thank you for allowing our family coming here. Thank you so much. My vocab is very limited, but I'm trying my best to say something from my brother and us, the sisters there, and the extended family. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. God bless you all. Thank you very much. We have a last song from the family, and I say the prayer, the kakalo. And your whole and everything you've done. We have and the gift, the envelope, my sister got. Thank you so much. The food here, small food, and the bar open until tomorrow morning. From my pocket. Not this pocket anymore, it's from my pocket. And let's say goodbye in a Samoa Tatalo. Le tua malo, le tua Samoa, fuia tulo winga. E oira mātou poto ma fia o le oti. Ai whai mai le tuspaia o le oti, o le manuia. Death is a blessing, regards to the Bible. Thank you, Lord, for yaku lo winga. Whaaloa mai lo wanga le lei, se ia o le asolulu, e kui ngā koelonga kingo le lele, o oe ke whakau nuku le mākou ukua. Whamangalong i o mākou se, whamanguia i ai mākou umarisua wharuka mā, le alo maleanganga paia. Amen. Can everyone say amen? Amen. Thank you.
How can it be that a love carved out of caring, fashioned by fate, emotions